Alright, welcome back to Fright Flicks. This is Mike. I'm flying solo on this one. I'm going to be doing a little bit of catch-up reviews basically right now. Been pretty busy and been watching a lot of movies here and there where I can, covering a lot of TV shows. I have a lot of movie reviews backed up, so I'm going to start knocking some of them out. I'm going to go ahead and start with the one I watched, I guess, most recently, which would be, let's see, Joel Edgerton, I believe is how you say his name. His new thriller kind of horror. I'm going to call it horror because this is a horror channel. The Gift. The Gift is a movie from Blumhouse. So again, I feel that it fits here on the horror station. Joel Edgerton, he's somebody you might know. I mean, all you Star Wars guys out there. He played Uncle Owen, the younger version, of course, in episode 3. And he's in like 1-2 shots. Anyway, another one that he's really popular for is Warrior with Tom Hardy, where they played the brothers. Anyway, so it's that guy. So that guy wrote and directed and basically stars. I mean, he's actually, one of the things that was surprising is he's not in the movie as much as I thought he was going to be. He really is like the third lead, which actually works out because he's really fucking freaky looking. Like, I'm going to try and keep spoilers basically down to a minimum with this, but let me just say, and this isn't what it is, that's a slight spoiler, but the motherfucker looks like a fucking vampire. Like, he's got like these huge black eyes, and he's got like one earring. Like, who the fuck still has just one earring, hoop earring, you know what I mean? He reminded me of like Dwight from The Office, like just that guy who's just so painfully unsettling and shit like that. Like, if you watch The Office, they always make Dwight out to almost be a serial killer. If he didn't, you know, if serial killer didn't murder people, he would still be Dwight in every other way. That's what this guy is like, and the whole movie plays the whole thing. Is the guy psycho? Is he just awkward? I'm not really going to get too much into that, but he is freaky looking, so I don't mind that he wasn't in it that much. But he is a good actor. He's very good at being a creeper. Anyway, the main star, and this is really cool, and this is the main reason that I watched it other than Jason Blum, was the main actor in a dramatic performance is Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman, you guys might know, is Michael Bluth, Arrested Development. Now, this guy has probably one of my favorite comic timing, comic delivery of all time. Like, he kills it as Michael Bluth. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, what does he do in a drama? You know, is he just as good? Yeah, pretty much. When it comes to more serious stuff, I'm really trying not to be spoilery, because really that's probably one of my biggest criticisms of the movie once I get to the final rating, is that this is one of those movies that's all about twists. If somebody's like, hey, I watched this movie The Gift, and if you're even slightly interested in seeing it, be like, stop. And they're like, no, I just want to tell you. No, stop, because it's all about that. Anything they say is going to ruin one of the 3 parts of this movie. It's all about who can you trust, who can you not trust, who's doing what, to blah. Anything they say will ruin it. Trust me, I'm going to try and say as little as possible, because I'm talking myself out of a spoiler-filled review with all this. Anyway, Jason Bateman's really good in this. His wife, who's basically second main character, is played by Rebecca Hall. You might know her from a movie that came out, I think, last year, maybe the year before, called The Awakening. Still haven't seen that one. Let me know if that's worth seeing. Anyway, she's been in a whole bunch of stuff. She was Tony Stark's something, or I don't even fucking remember, in Iron Man 3. She was the one who was in cahoots, #cahoots, with the Mandarin, the one with the black hair. Anyway, she's been in a bunch of stuff. She's pretty good, but another one of my major criticisms with the movie is that she pretty much gets regulated to the, what's her name? Whatever. She basically gets regulated to the wife in Breaking Bad role. One of the biggest criticisms, if any, that I had with Breaking Bad is that the wife is never maybe in the last season, but she's never anything other than just a bitch for no other reason than it creates drama. That's all she is given to do in this movie. Criticize everything that Jason Bateman does, to not trust him, to never just go straight to him until, of course, it's too late, and ask him questions and what's going on and trust him. And when he seriously comes out and says, fucking stop pushing this issue, does she stop? No. She goes to her best friend and starts investigating shit more, and just everything starts to go even worse. Nothing against the actress, nothing against, hell, even the Anna Gunn is her name, her real name, who played whatever, fucking Heisenberg's wife. I can't remember her name. Watched a million episodes, can't remember her name. Nothing against all that. I just don't like when, you know, it's like boss characters or the wife character is made out to be nothing more than a pain in the ass for drama's sake. Anyway, other than that, like I said, she's very good. The movie is extremely extremely well directed. Like I said, Joel Edgerton, this is the first, I think it's the second actually. It's the first quote unquote real movie that Joel's directed. The script's pretty good, but his directing I was really impressed with. Like, not only is their cinematographer very good, but just there's when he wants to be the movie to be anonymous, the movie's anonymous. It's fucking inscrutable what you should be feeling. When he wants you to be scared, there are some scary ass suspenseful scenes and jump scares and psychological what the fuckeries going on. It's funny when it wants to be. Like, he has a handle on all the different little tones. So very impressed by him. Would definitely like to see him make something else onto the movie he made this year, The Gift. The Gift, to give you the quick little summary, is Jason Bateman and his wife moved back to Jason Bateman's hometown, which I think is like Los Angeles, so whatever. But anyway, they moved back there, and very quickly, about 10 minutes into the movie, go figure, he runs into Joel Edgerton, who's like, hey, I know you from somewhere. We used to go to school together. Turns out that they were, classmates from high school, middle school maybe, but I think it was high school. Anyway, so he starts wanting to be friends with Jason Bateman again. We've all seen these movies. He starts coming around a little too much, being a little too weird. Should they tell him? It's like I said, Dwight or Michael Scott from The Office. And so it's like, I think he's sinister, but is he? What's really going on? Can you trust this guy? Is he just sad, looking for a friend? Is it deeper? Is it much, much deeper? There's a lot of crazy shit that happens. Overall, actually, me and Nate were talking about this, and I don't know if he's seen the movie yet. I don't think he has at this point, because when I basically talked to him right after watching it, I was like, meh. And I was like, we had a discussion. How do you review meh? It's like, I can't tell you, oh, no, don't watch it. And I can't say, oh my God, rush out and watch it. Although I'm kind of leaning more towards that, but we'll see. But the thing is like, this is a movie basically that I can't, even though my number might be low, it's not a movie that I can be like, for all the reasons I didn't like it, say, don't watch this movie, because it is very, very likely that you will think this movie is awesome. Now, I'm not going to say anything, and even saying this kind of thing is a little bit too much for movie fans like me, but there's about, give or take, 3 big twists in the movie, And it's unfortunate. I am not by any means bragging on this one, because it ruined a really well-made movie for me, but it happens. It's happened to all of us. We've been surprised as fuck by shit, and we've been like, wait a second, that's where this is going? Oh wait, no one's bringing that plot point up. Oh wait, no one's still bringing that plot point up. Oh, I get it. It's going to be the big plot point. And sure enough, sadly enough, on my part, it did kind of just take the enjoyment of the movie down, that I picked up on the movie's main plot twist right as it was set up. Little unfortunate, still very cool, still very take your breath away. Wow, I can't believe, whatever. I'm gonna stop saying shit. I'm gonna really stop saying shit. I really think you should watch it. I really think that you will probably really enjoy it. Don't listen to anything else about it. Watch it for Jason Bateman. Watch it for the twist. Hopefully you enjoy it, and watch it for Joel Edgerton's direction, which I guarantee you right now, whatever you think of this movie, you won't be able to finish it and say, that guy should make another movie, and I will watch it when he does. Very talented guy. I will give The Gift, I'll give it a 6. Which, like I said, sounds really low. It really does. But it's one of those movies also that you've seen them. It's all about the twist. Maybe, possibly. Again, I don't know. It's still, like I said, it's been a while and I've been sitting on it and it's gotten better in my eyes, slightly. But, it's a twist movie. Those kind of movies, after the second time, it's kind of like, oh, there really isn't anything else here, because they were too busy trying to keep you in the dark about certain things. So, we'll see as time goes by. But I could definitely, it's like 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everybody's giving it really good reviews. I could see you being like, Mike, you're wrong. This is a 9 out of 10. I doubt anyone's going to say it's 10 out of 10. But you'll probably think it's a good 8 or a 9 if you get wrapped up in the mystery. I, unfortunately, like I said, mystery didn't wrap me up, so I'm just reviewing it on all of the other aspects. Very good, very well made. I'm going to give The Gift a 6, like I said. I'll be back very soon with more reviews, because like I said, I got quite a few backlog. This was Mike here on Fright Flicks, and I'll see you next time, guys.